Hi, welcome to Street Talk. I'm your host, Loretta Rose. Today, we are on location in Phenix City, Alabama. We're at the Phenix City Amphitheater. Today is an annual diabetes walk that is hosted by Al Sharif Temple and Court out of Phenix City in Russell County. Stick around. We're going to see the organization committee members, how they've put this wonderful community event together. Also, we're going to see some of the participants out here walking. And also, they want to give a shout out to their sponsors. This is what's happening in Phenix City. You're watching here on Street Talk with Loretta Rose, and this is your cable network. It is Being TV. Street Talk, I'm Loretta Rose, and it is the annual Diabetes Walk here in Phenix City at the Phenix City Amphitheater. I am talking to some of the organizers with Al Sharif, Temple, and Court. So we have two representatives to share more about this wonderful annual community event. And I love it that it's joint this year.
Yes,
so tell us your name.
Yep, so I'm Noble Ori Hurd.
Okay, and you're with Al Sharif Temple.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so tell the community a little bit more about Al Sharif Temple because we want them to make a connection with who you are and your services.
Okay, absolutely. So Al Sharif Temple is an organization of nobles. It's the men's side of our organization. And, you know, we like to get together and provide support to the community. So I know a lot of times people see us out having a good time, which we do, right, in our brotherhood. But then we also, our primary objective is to provide support and charitable events to our community.
Wow, I love that. Your primary objective to the community. I love that, how you just said that so well. You all do a lot behind the scenes.
That's right.
And I had an opportunity to talk with you before we went on camera, and I said, I love to hear all of this because a lot of time we don't know what you do unless we're following you with a camera, you know?
That's right.
And you all have been doing this for years.
Right.
So why it was so important to do this diabetes walk as a joint force with the court?
That's right. So you're absolutely right. So in the past, we've done different things in our community and bring health awareness individually. But this year, we felt like it was important to join together to really provide a united front in this fight towards diabetes. Right. So this is our one of our events that supports our national community health initiative, which is on a national level within our shrine and court. So we just felt like it was important. Let's come together and let's start this on an annual basis. So this is our first year doing our joint walk.
I love it. I love it. And are you the president?
No, not the president. I am the just the chairman. I'm the chairman of this event, and this is my co-chairman here. So we're co-chairmen of this event together.
He had all the answers. They were sending me to him. So the court, I love how you explain, because I was wondering, what's the difference with temple and the court? And this beautiful lady, she explained it so well. So you are part as well of the court.
And my name is Letha Cyprian. I'm the first lieutenant for the court. And so everything that the temple does, the court does also on the female level side. Like our objective for the organization is awareness and do community service offered to the communities nationally and locally also. So we're part of a bigger organization than just here locally. So, and like you said, when you ask him why do it as a jointly, like our t-shirt says, in this family no one fights alone. So we wanted to make sure we help support each other during this time and not just do it separately. Because when we have somebody with those illnesses, we need to step in there and be aware of what's going on. Just like with diabetes, people can have low blood sugar or high blood sugar, and you need to know and have know the signs and what to look for to be able to offer that person, candy or orange juice or something of that nature to help them.
Wow.
Yes.
See, and I love it. You all are giving facts as well about this, and I love that the theme, stepping in the name of diabetes. In this family, no one fights alone. And I love it how you said, you all are family, but we as a community, we are a community family.
Right.
And I love how you all are out here bringing awareness to the community. And then that was another thing I wanted to share with the community, give us some facts about diabetes, because sometimes someone may be watching,
Right.
they never experienced what diabetes can do to their bodies. They haven't had it close up.
Even like myself, besides being in this organization in my career field, I'm in law enforcement as well as teach. But in law enforcement, they teach you of the awareness of diabetes, because I have pulled over a person that thought that they were under the influence and actually they were having a diabetes moment. Yeah, sometimes people that have these issues could have the smell of alcohol and they're actually having an episode. You would think they're, DUI, but they're actually going through something at that time. So we have to look for the symptoms, if they have low blood sugar, high blood sugar, and knowing what to offer them, the questions to ask them, did they check it, did they eat, when the last time they ate, what to offer them at that time.
Well, we thank you all for your sacrifice and for the awareness you're bringing to the community. I love it. In this family, no one fights alone. And that family includes our community family as well. You're watching here on Beam TV. Stick around. We're going to have more from this wonderful organization and this community event. You're watching here on cable TV. It's the annual Diabetes Walk here in Phenix City at the Phenix City Amphitheater. And we just caught up with attorney Jamie Graham. I like to call him the community attorney because he's always out here in the community. Thank you so much for your time. I see you just made your walk.
I did. Went down to Troy, went across the pedestrian bridge, and then came back beside and then back across Dillingham.
Oh, wow.
So good little walk in the morning.
And I saw your wife out there with you, too.
Yes, ma'am, always.
She is such a blessing. She always liked to be behind the camera, pushing and supporting you.
Exactly. Well, you can't do something like this without family. And with the diabetes, I have family members with diabetes, so anytime I can do something that affects your family is certainly worthwhile.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we appreciate you taking the time, and I know it was very important for you to be out here because you wouldn't be here if it didn't mean something to you. This is a lovely Saturday morning here on the weekend, and normally you're probably off, but you're always out here in the community serving. And why was it so important for you to be out here today? I know it has touched your family.
That's correct.
And we want to bring awareness to others, but why was it so important for attorney Jamie Graham?
Well, like I said, I have family members. My father's diabetic. So I see that every single day. And anytime I can do something or contribute or give anything back for these causes, I try to.
Absolutely. I think you said it well. So, Dad, today was all about you. And sometimes, even my family member, I have family members as well. We're out here because we want others to be aware of the seriousness of diabetes. And we love you. And just like the theme said, in this family, no one fights alone. And again, that's our community because we are a family. You're watching here on Being TV. All right, we have just caught up with one of Phenix City Councilman, Mr. Day. He is a community councilman. I would like to say that about him. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, ma'am. And you know what? I'm a people person. I'm always trying to give back to the community. Whenever I get the opportunity, whenever I'm invited, I take the opportunity to attend these functions here because it's all about engagement. And the citizens want to see that council engagement in the community here. And like I said, I enjoyed this walk this morning because the sun now is not shining.
Yes.
We went in for a nice walk and talking to some of the people down here. I enjoyed that.
Yes, beautiful. And Mr. Day, what I love about you, when we have community events like this, you are always somewhere on the scene. I know I'm going to see you, if not you, Vicky Carter Johnson. You all are always out here in the heart of the community. Not to say the others are not, but we see you all the time. And just like you said, the community, that's what they want to see.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Like I said, I'm a people person. I don't mind coming out and showing my face, even if I don't stay long. But when I'm invited, I take the opportunity to come and say a few words because when people put you on the council, I'm going to say put you on the council. When they elect you to serve that community, you got to do just that. You cannot just go home and sit down. You got to at least come and visit the community and your activity, what goes on in your community here. And that's what I try to do.
Wow, you do it well. Diabetes. I love it that we're bringing awareness to the community as well. Some of the others that I've interviewed talked about how they have family members that deals with diabetes. That's why it was so important for them to be out here because they've seen it firsthand. What do you say about that?
Yes, that's a very, very important, very disease that a lot of folk have it and don't know they have it, such as myself. I do have diabetes, and but I still want to go. I try to walk it. I try to do the best I can and treat it the best I can. And my wife also have it. We have touch of diabetes, but you got diabetes. But you have to watch your intake. You have to watch your whatever you eat and different things. You got to have a special meal. A special meal, I would say.
Yes. Modify that diet because that is very important.
Yes.
That has a lot to do with diabetes as well. You have been a resident of this community, I'm going to say all my life.
Yes, you and I know some of the same folks, and I don't want to call their name.
I know.
But, I enjoy what I do. As I stated, this is my ninth year on the city council, and I realize I have 3 more to go. But during my ninth year, I had the opportunity to travel throughout the state of Alabama and meet folks, council members and mayor throughout the state of Alabama and Montgomery through our training. And that's what I say. I'm all about meeting folk, being engaged, and try to find out how they do and what they do in their city. I try to bring it back to the city of Phenix City, see if we can use that same concept.
Yes. I love it. And as we get ready to close out with Mr. Councilman Arthur Day, when you want to talk to him, he will come and listen. He will come and listen. If you have any questions, you can contact him. You're watching here on your cable network. And now we have caught up with some of the great sponsors here at this annual Diabetes Walk here in Phenix City. Let me know your name and your organization.
My name is Eric Harrell. My organization is Harrell Financial Services, and I'm also a part of this organization, Al Sharif Temple 252.
Cool.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you're part of Al Sharif Temple, and you're also a sponsor
Yes,
of this
ma'am.
wonderful event.
That's correct.
And tell us about your organization.
Organization,
Sponsoring.
yes, it's Harrell Financial Service. We do tax preparation, bookkeeping, and accounting, among other things.
Is that in local?
Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia. Awesome. See, you never know what you're going to find out when you watch Street Talk and when we go to the streets and to all of these wonderful events. I love that. That's awesome. Why was it so important for you to be out here to walk? I mean, you didn't just support, you didn't just sponsor, you're not just a part of the organization, but you actually came out here and walked.
Yes, I did. My family, my father died from complications of diabetes, and I myself, I did suffer from diabetes previously, but I'm no longer a diabetic.
Pray. See, now we going to church. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love it.
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
but see, that's what awareness can do. It can bring change,
That's right.
save lives.
That's correct.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I love it. This is what's happening out here in the community. And now we're going to talk with some more sponsors. Well, she is like my baby, I would say, with Generational Changers. Chelsea, she's out here as well. And I see Generational Changers is a sponsor as well. So, Chelsea, you walk too. I saw you.
Oh yes, I walk. I walked, run, jog.
Oh, she ran. Okay. Oh, wow. She ran. Okay. So why was it so important for you to be out here? Not only you walk, girl, you ran. Okay.
So just number one, to support other organizations in our community that are doing things to serve for the cause of diabetes. So it was just an honor just to be here, just to support
Yes.
this organization.
Absolutely. I love it. So it doesn't matter if you walk, if you crawl, if you ran, it doesn't matter. Just participate. I had to throw that in because she said she ran, okay? Not walk. It's a walk, but she ran. Gotta have fun. Well, Champ also is a part of the organization or sponsor, right? Sponsor, okay. You're always involved with everything, it seems like, that we're out here in the community, so I've just assumed he's a part of the organization as well. So why was it so important for your organization to be a sponsor of this wonderful event? And it seems like you've been out here a part because I saw your shirt. You changed shirt on us.
Yes, as always, it's just indeed a pleasure to always help the community, and that's what we're always about. And again, that's support of each other.
Yes.
If we can't help each other, that's what the foundation. That's the foundation of us helping each other. So therefore, we can grow together as a community, and that is indeed just a blessing to be able to support in any shape, form, or fashion. Our compadres, we're up here just trying to just enlighten the community, especially with these trying times.
Yes.
The community needs to see togetherness, and as one, we will definitely get together.
I love it. I love it. I love it, Champ. You said it well. Togetherness. The organization, Omega's High Five?
Yes, member of Omega's High Five Fraternity Incorporated. I'm the president of Atlanta New Chapter here in Phenix City. I definitely bring greetings to everyone, and just thank you to all the brothers that was able to support and this great event here. And it's just nothing like it being amongst friends and just having a good time.
Yes. Yes. It was togetherness, whether you walked or you ran. Did you walk or run?
I pushed Chelsea to run it.
I just had to hear it from the horse's mouth. This is Street Talk. You're watching here on Beam TV. And now we have caught up with Russell County Coroner Arthur Pee Wee Sumbry Jr. He did the walk as well. Wow. Well, thank you so much. I saw you and your wife.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming off the trail.
Oh, yeah, we were getting it in today, too.
I know you did. Representing. I love it when couples out here representing.
That's right.
Now, you are a part of Al Sharif Temple. Not only you are a member of the organization and you support the organization, but you got out here and walked today.
Oh, yeah, that was important for us to be a part of this walk right here. We know how diabetes have affected so many family, and it's affected my own family, my wife's family as well. So we want to give back any way we can to let people know that they're not in this fight by themselves.
Oh, I love it. I love it. See, it's a family, community, and we're in this fight together. I love it that you guys think, stepping in the name of diabetes.
Yes.
In this family, no one fights alone.
No one fights alone. So if you're going through something, or your family members are, just always come out and do whatever you can to inspire them and give them something that they probably can't do. But you have to love. Sometimes you have to show. You have to go beyond the words. And I always tell everybody, don't just speak about it, but be about it too. Yes.
And
yes.
that's what you all did.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you really could have just gave donations, supported, but you actually got out here and got involved.
That's right.
To help bring awareness.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you all for your service.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you for being a light for the community, because this episode will save lives today.
Absolutely. God bless you, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely. See, he done started preaching too, y'all. You're watching Street Talk with Loretta Rose here on Beam TV. It has been a marvelous time here in Phenix City at the annual Diabetes Walk. We want to thank Al Sharif, Temple in Court, for allowing us to come out and highlight this wonderful community event, bringing awareness to the community. I am going to close out with a representative from the court and the temple. Nakia, thank you so much for being so wonderful as always. Tell us what you would like to share with the community on behalf of the court.
On behalf of Afshari Court 232, myself, the illustrious Commandress, and our Deputy Daphne Mitchell, we just want to thank the community for supporting us, because in this family, no one fights alone.
Oh, wow. And you know, I love that, and I've said it throughout today's show, which has been a part of your theme. You have made the community feel part of the family, which we are family. And what affects our family affects our community as well. So thank you all so much. And now we're going to turn it over to a representative from the temple. We all know him as Mr. Toby Dixon. I always like to call him a community mentor and motivational speaker as well. They're amen me behind me. So Toby, I would love for you to share with the community your gratitude on behalf of the temple, and also you want to share a little bit about your sponsors.
Okay. First of all, I want to say good morning for Ashbury Temple 252. I just want to say, in behalf of Ashbury Court 232, I thank all our sponsors for coming out for patronizing with us. You know, you believed in what we asked you for, and we also brought to fruition. But we also want to let you know that these proceeds are going to the National Diabetes cause, which is a great cause, because a lot of people are diabetic, and some are born with it, some are hereditary. But also, too, you know, we also have other things that are going on with the National Community Health Initiative. And this money is going to HBCU colleges. And each month in the United States of America, a black college is getting a sponsorship. And also a 501c charitable organization getting a sponsorship as well. So this money here is doing great things for our community. And also, too, I'd like to say that I thank you for the people internally, our court members, our temple members, our nobles and our daughters for the hard work and believing in ourselves that we can pull this off. Our first annual joint National Diabetes Walk, and there's more to come. And also, too, I want to thank you for our sponsors, like Phenix City Mayor Education and Charity Ball, Mayor Ed Lowe and First Lady Deborah Lowe, London Moon New Chapter, Mega Sci-Fi, Mel and Abe, Style by Denise, Taylor Funeral Home Incorporated, Jamie P. Graham Attorney, Jamie P. Graham 3, Attorney at Law, and of course, Vicky Cardi Johnson from District 2, City Councilman. Wow. So we just thank y'all for your proceeds, and we thank y'all for believing in us. And also, too, not only that, we have a lot of more work that we do in the community, so we come to y'all, please understand that all this here is for good gratitude for us and your community.
Awesome. What is your next upcoming event before we close out? Do you know? Anybody know?
Right now, we're working on some other things that right now as well. So we're working on them. I hate to say we put them out there, and we not have finished tune with them. So, but like I said, they look for us, and we have it on Facebook, social media. I have the flyers in the community, the barber shops, places as well. They have a lot of traffic. So.
Awesome, awesome. So this is what's happening in Phenix City, and we want to thank Al Sharif Temple in Court for sharing this with the community and thank them for their services. Also, we want to thank our councilmen, Phenix City leaders, those that serve in the community, those that came out. Thank you, public service men and women. Thank you for your service as well. You've been watching Street Talk with Loretta Rose on your cable network. This is Beam TV, and until next time, you be blessed.